Which choice most logically completes the text? Birds of many species ingest foods containing carotenoids, pigmented molecules that are converted into feather coloration. Coloration tends to be especially saturated in male birds' feathers, and because carotenoids also confer health benefits, the deeply saturated colors generally serve to communicate what is known as an honest signal of a bird's overall fitness to potential mates. However, ornithologist Alison J. Schultz and others have found that males in several species of the tanager genus Remphocelus use microstructures in their feathers to manipulate light, creating the appearance of deeper saturation without the bird necessarily having to maintain a carotenoid-rich diet. These findings suggest that blank. So the text highlights how there are birds that consume carotenoids and that these pigmented molecules are converted into feather coloration. Because the carotenoids confer health benefits, these deeply saturated colors serve to communicate an honest signal of the bird's overall fitness to potential mates. But the researcher and others have shown that males in several species of a specific tanager genus manipulate light through the microstructures in their feathers to create the appearance of deeper saturation without having to maintain a carotenoid-rich diet. So these findings suggest that blank. So with this information, let's look at the answer choices. A. Individual male tanagers can engage in honest signaling without relying on carotenoid consumption. This is incorrect because, for one, honest signaling means using the carotenoid-rich diet to highlight the overall fitness to potential mates. Because the individual male tanagers can manipulate light to create the appearance of deep saturation or the maintaining a carotenoid-rich diet, they're not engaging in honest signaling. This is sort of dishonest signaling because they aren't maintaining a carotenoid-rich diet. So A is incorrect. B. Feather microstructures may be less effective than deeply saturated feathers for signaling overall fitness. This is incorrect because the text doesn't discuss the effectiveness of feather microstructures or deeply saturated feathers using the carotenoid-rich diet. It doesn't differentiate between these two. It focuses on how the tanager genus species can manipulate light to create the appearance of the deeper saturations without having to maintain a carotenoid-rich diet. This simply shows that feather microstructures can create the appearance of deep saturation without maintaining a carotenoid-rich diet, not that one of them may be less effective than the other. So we can eliminate option choice B. C. Scientists have yet to determine why tanagers have a preference for mates with colorful appearances. This is incorrect because this is clearly unsupported by the text, because it says here that the deeply saturated colors generally serve to communicate what is known as an honest signal of a bird's overall fitness to potential mates. So because the mates with the colorful appearances have better overall fitness, this explains why tanagers have a preference for mates with colorful appearances. So because this is clearly proven in the text, we can eliminate option choice C. D. A male tanager's appearance may function as a dishonest signal of the individual's overall fitness. This is the correct answer because this properly concludes what is said earlier in the text, because it shows clearly that because the deeply saturated colors are due to the carotenoids and their carotenoid consumption of the birds, and these show the overall fitness to the potential mates, the tanager genus that can use microstructures to manipulate light and cause the appearance of the saturated colors without maintaining the carotenoid-rich diet, then their appearance may function as a dishonest signal of their overall fitness. So the correct answer, therefore, is D.